Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Here we are going to explain about the advanced Java stream and functional program concept with example. So basically what I'm going to cover today in this tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to see some kind of the advanced Java streams and the functional programming with example. Before going to the examples, let's understand that what is stream. So stream is a basically sequence of elements supporting sequential and parallel operations. Functional programming is needed because of the cleaner code, immutability and other programming aspect. Now if we talked about that how we are going to stream that create, so that actually basically from the collections, arrays, files and the custom we can also generate. So there in a stream basically two types of operations, the common operations basically. One is the intermediate, another one is the terminal. Intermediate means suppose we are doing some operations, in between we are doing something like filter the data from the list, mapping, then sorted. So these are the come under the part of the intermediate, because we are doing some kind of operation intermediately, it's not complete yet. Another one is a terminal, because this is the terminal because this is a kind of means we are completing this step and now we can get the result like collect, reduce, for each. So these are the example of these common operations. Now if we talked about the collectors, so collectors is a tool to transform a stream result actually. Like if we want to grouping employees by the department, so these are the examples of these collectors. So next I'm going to first example we will explain about the how this grouping by is basically working and custom collector to organize the data. So for demonstrating all the operations with example, first of all we need to create one Java project. So over here we can create one Java project, we can give some name like let's say Java stream, Java underscore stream, okay, and finish. So it will create the Java project first. Then what we are going to see over here, use of the grouping by methods and custom collectors to organize our data. So that collector is used to transform the result of a stream into a desired format, such as grouping data by a specific criteria. Here we are going to use this collectors dot grouping by to categorize employees into department. Let's say we are having employees, list of employee, we are going to categorize or grouping by the into the department. Okay, so let me add one class over here, let's say employee. Here first of all we need to create one package, then dot this dot Java stream. Okay, so here we are going to create one, let's say employee class employee. Okay, now here we are going to add few parameters like let's say name, department and salary. Okay, name, department and salary. Here you can also create one constructor like argument constructor, three arguments. So here there is a three parameters, name, department and salary. So here we are going to create one constructor, parameterized constructor, where we need to add this name, department and the salary. So this is a parameterized constructor. Okay, now we need to create one main class from where we need to doing this activity. So let's say custom collector example, we need to create another class where we are going to defining the main method. So here we need to select this public static void main. It will basically will create the main method, we don't need to create, right? Else we need to create manually. So here in the within the main method, first of all we need to create some of the employees. How we are going to create this, let me show you. So here if you see, we can using this employee, here we are passing the parameter like this is the name, like if you see that name, department and the salary. So here we are passing this name, department and this is the salary. Okay, so we are creating few employees over here in a list we are adding. Okay, So that's why we have created this parameterized constructor to pass this information, so that we don't need to set the data in a setter method. So just to avoid this, we are creating this constructor in an employee class. Okay, now group those employees by department. So for that, how we are going to doing that, we just need to, like, let's see this employees dot, what we can say, we are going to use this stream. Okay, next, what else we need to do, we just need to use the collect. How we are going to collect this one? So here we are going to use the collectors, this collectors dot group by. Okay, so if you see this group by actually taking one functions over here, that function we need to use. So here emp, then how we are going to grouping this one, emp dot get department, right, this department. So actually we need to create the getter setter over here. So let me create this getter and setter, select all, and then generate getter and setter. Okay, now we can get department. Okay, so based on this department we are going to grouping over here. Let closed it. So this is done now. Now we just need to print the data. Okay, so actually it is returning, this stream basically will return what it will return. It will return map of, like, name, map of the name and this list of employees. Okay, let me assign with this variable. Okay, so if you see, it's basically return this map of this one. Okay, so basically we are going to using the department and then list. So it will having this department over here, and here it will be a list of employee. Now we just need to, because we have grouping by the department, so obviously the key will be, it's a unique, so the key will be the department, and here we will print the list of employees. Now we just need to do one for each block to print the data. So here we are going to use this for each. Here we are going to pass this department, and then we just need to pass the department over here. And for the employees, again we need to use some for each to print the employee name and the employee salary. Now let's run this one. Okay, here it's saying something, what it will saying. Okay, let's run this program to get the data. Like, we need just see that it is working fine or not. So if you see over here, let me zoom it more so that you can see the screen. I hope it's visible to you now. So if you see, there is actually two department, unique department. For HR there is a two employees, Alice and the Diana, and for the IT department there is a Bob and the Charlie. So if you see, there is a department HR, and these are the name of the employee with salary details. This is for the IT, has a two name, Bob and Charlie. So in this way basically we can use the grouping by. Using this grouping by, we can do, like, we can group those employees or anything based on this parameter, and also using the for each we can print the data over here. So this is about this grouping by feature using the collectors in a collection framework. So this is actually custom collectors that I am explained over here. So grouping employees by the department, that this example actually showing. Next we will show about features of this flat map for nested structure. So as I said, in next tutorial I'm going to cover the flat map for nested structure. If you know, like, this actually flat map used to nested structure, like transform the nested structure like list of something into the list of something. Okay, so that I will cover in my next tutorial, in my means like part 2. Okay, so this is actually about this grouping by, that how we are going to do this group by from the list. If you guys have anything, please do let me know in the comment section. If you guys need any other like tutorial, please do let me know in the comment section. See you in my next videos. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.